rolling, Mark? We rolling already? Oh yeah? Oh, you been rolling already? Oh man, this boy, he be catching all the little bloopers. I didn't even know we were rolling. Yes, cheers. Salud, dinero y amor, que belleza sobra. Yes. You already know what it is, man. You be the underboss, the apex. My partner Hurricane Joe Easy in the building. You already know. We have the one and only Litahontas. Litahontas with us tonight.
You know what's up?
Yes. And of course, shouts to Mark the Shooter. Eunice the Virgo goddess
in the building.
The family is with us.
Thank you for making it out here.
Yes.
Thank you.
Lita,
thank you for having me.
Yes, from a distance, from another county, like I would like to say.
He always says
from another county, girl.
For
No,
real.
put it like this. No, you good.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
all right, for sure.
as on this, yeah, you good.
Yeah, you good.
So thank you for coming out here tonight.
Thank you for having me.
It's an honor. It's an honor to have you. So Litahontas, right?
Lita.
Litahontas.
Lita. Okay.
Lita, like Lit and Pocahontas.
Right.
Together.
Okay. All right. Dope. I like it.
Thank you.
So you said you're a music artist?
Yes, I do music. I also do nails. I've done some music videos, but right now I'm not really doing them too much.
You mean music videos like what, like modeling type?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And then right now I'm working on just like writing my music. I want to find producers who want to work with me and kind of like get the beats going, you know? Like I want natural vibes. I want us to build together. So
you got any material out?
I actually do. They're older though, so right now I'm trying to revamp it because I feel like I've changed as an artist, especially throughout the years. You experience things, you go through things, so your music changes.
Yes.
And I feel like that's what's going on right now.
Dope. So you're trying to switch up the sound?
Yeah, definitely.
What you getting into? What you trying to go into right now?
I mean, I rap and I also sing, but I feel like I've always loved old school vibes. My mom is around her 50s, so she used to show me all the vibes, the good music, the 90s back in the day, freestyle.
Oh, okay, the freestyle
My
stuff.
dad used to listen to like New York underground rap, Nas. He named me after Jada Kiss.
Really?
My real name is Jada. So he
Wow.
named me after Jada
Dope.
Kiss.
Dope. Salute to Jada Kiss.
Thank
You
you.
already know. The whole locks. Everybody up in Yonkers.
So I'm trying to, you know how Lola Brick right now, she's doing some old school vibes, kind of bringing back like the Foxy Brown type era.
Lola Brooke is dope.
Yeah.
She is.
She's really dope.
Fire.
She really is. I was watching her video while I was getting ready. I'm like, let me get pumped up right now.
I don't know if y'all know, but she's actually related to a legendary MC by the name of Chino XL.
Oh, no way. Chino.
Yeah.
Shout out Chino.
That's cool.
Yeah. Shouts to Chino, shouts to everybody on the West Coast. But yeah, she's really dope. I like her.
Yeah, she's
like
got
her
this
stuff.
vibe. She just dropped something. I think it was Bryson Tiller.
Ooh,
really?
They
that's
went
crazy.
crazy.
Her and
with
Bryson?
each other.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I gotta hear that. I
Damn.
haven't heard it.
They was they
I love her.
were
I
good.
love her
On a
stuff.
spacey
They
beat?
have a video for it and all.
Really?
And
I gotta check it out.
She
Damn,
really
I can't
mudded
believe
it. She
Damn.
really did. I
We've
forgot
been
the
working
name
so
of it.
hard, man. I can't believe it. I ain't even
Listen,
up on it.
sometimes you gotta just get away from the world
Yeah.
and dive into yourself
Yeah.
because you're trying to build
Yes.
something right now. Like
Yeah,
you know
absolutely.
where you're trying to go.
That's definitely what we've been doing.
It's
We've
like
just
putting
been
up
going
the
in.
brick walls so people can't
Yes.
penetrate what you're trying to grow on the
Accomplish,
inside right now.
They see us.
Hell
They see
yeah.
us.
They
So-
do because I saw
Yeah,
y'all.
they see
Yeah.
us.
Like,
Appreciate
what's up?
you.
Y'all
Thank
hit me
you.
up.
But,
Like, come over. I'm like, oh, I just see my homegirl on your podcast.
Okay, who?
Jamie.
Jamie.
Oh, okay, Mary
Amy.
Jane.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
of course.
yeah.
Yes, that's the queen. Yeah. Shouts to Mary Jane, man. At green as fuck, Jamie. Yeah, man. But I was gonna ask you. So your style is more like hers, like what, lyrical, like that, like bars and stuff.
Yeah,
Bar heavy,
I got bars.
'Cause you said you
I
sing,
also
too.
got vocals. Yeah,
Okay,
the
so-
vocals
Wow,
are
that's
right now.
very
I'm
good.
trying to mix them too, cause I kind of like the rap sing flow, but then I'm still trying to find my register with the rap because I've always had a lower voice. But I don't know. Cause I love island music. I have a few like island vibes that I've written. I have one that's unreleased right now.
Like what,
And-
like dance hall or like that Afrobeat vibe?
Yeah, kind of like Afrobeat vibe. Sounded like a club
Yeah.
banger type
Dope.
shit.
Yeah.
I could drop it to y'all at a time. Like I could send an email.
Yeah,
y'all could
yeah.
play it whenever you want.
Nah,
Check
we
it
definitely
out.
we
gotta
could
build
play.
on
We
that.
could
We'll
play
build-
under. We could play underneath while we talk. I play that.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
audio. You
For
get me
sure.
underneath as I.
Hell
No, we
yeah.
could definitely vibe on that off camera. I definitely want to check out your music and
Yeah,
see what you're
so-
sounding like. But yeah, but that's what's up. So it's good.
Thank you.
So you're trying to get back in the studio. So you're looking for producers right now. You're
Yeah,
looking
looking for
So everybody can hit
artists.
you up. Where could they hit you up at? Like if they wanted to
They
send
could
you
hit
some
me
beats?
up through DM. I mean, I really don't have
IG?
too many socials because I keep it.
Yeah,
My IG is where my
nice.
personality
You're smart.
is. You
Right.
know,
You see, she's
like my
smart.
Snapchat, I used to have it back then, and I have a lot of people from when I was younger. So I know that when I want to drop music, I could always go on there
Go
and
on,
like
right.
promo
Yeah,
on
yeah,
there.
yeah.
but I don't really show up on there. I show up on Instagram, and I never even had a Twitter.
Right.
Never fucked with Facebook because
Bang.
it was just like, I don't know.
Bang.
It was hard for me to get into. Once
Right.
I was already ready to get a Facebook, I'm like, nah, I don't want to figure all this out. So I had Instagram, and I just kept it trucking through there. And I've had many, like maybe 2 or 3 different Instagrams, but I have a following of a lot of people like from Dade and Broward because I was doing music
what's
when I
up.
was a teen. Thank you.
That's what's up. Yeah, that's like the main thing when you're an artist. You got to have that following.
That
Yeah.
that
And I
foundation.
feel like the main thing too is the energy with, like, I try to be very transparent, and it's not that I reveal too much, but I feel like people don't connect with me unless I reveal
A
who I
certain
am.
side, yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yes,
And I'm
yes.
not afraid of who I am. Like,
Okay.
I'm not afraid of my mistakes. I'm not afraid of the things I've done. So
Perfect.
when I deal with my followers, a lot of them come to me for support when they're going through hard times. A lot of them text me like, hey, can I talk to you? I need some advice about something. Like, I have support groups for different situations because I've been through a lot of things in my life. So
You like
I've
the motherly
connected.
That's nice.
Yes.
You like the motherly
People used
figure
to call
in
me
your
Mother
friend groups.
Hubbard. I'm this big, but my energy's like this.
That's like
beautiful.
Eunice. Eunice is
Yeah.
like the motherly figure too,
Yeah,
right?
that's that Virgo
Especially
energy.
if they ask
Y'all got
you,
that energy.
like if they ask, that's what I'm saying. That's the beauty of it. Like asking you, like, you know, like when somebody's going through something in their life that's hard,
Yeah.
and they're asking for advice, you know, because
Right.
you don't know what to do, and you
Facts.
have to ask a few people. Yeah. So
Not only that, it's like there's people who go through situations and you come and you're not equipped with the tools to figure out how to get through that situation. But once you go through the situation, you could run into people who need those tools, and now you've acquired them because you went through the situation.
Facts.
I feel like there's certain things that I went through that were like obviously a first time situation that totally knocked me off my feet. Like it's confusing. You don't know what you're going to do with your life. You don't even know where you're going to go next.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when you have certain figures in your life and people that you love that just look at you a certain way, they look up to you, or you know that people love you. Sometimes people don't know that they're
I
loved.
love it. Yeah.
Very
You
true.
know, but that's why it's our job to spread that love and to give that advice and to open the doors. And sometimes it's hard for me because, like I said earlier, like sometimes I lose energy and it gets hard for me to connect with people because they're asking for so much and
And
they
you're
don't realize that
drained.
they're
You're
asking
drained.
for a lot. But for me, I'm giving away a piece of me. I'm giving away something that you need to know that I need to give you and deliver to you, but it takes effort.
Your battery drains. I was gonna ask you. We understand the process because I'm a psychologist also.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Not in real life, but everybody comes to me. No, it's
Not in
crazy.
real life, but I play one
Not-
on TV.
Yeah, no, everybody comes to me. You wouldn't understand. I know a lot of secrets about people. That's why they
It's true.
trust
We
me.
like the hood
It's crazy.
psychologists. Yeah, it's
But
crazy.
do you have somebody that you could go to in times when situations get hard for you? You get me? You have
That's
the
a great
same
question,
way. Yeah,
actually.
reverse it. Always, what I tell people when I come up with answers, I reverse engineer everything.
Yeah.
So put yourself in the other shoes.
Because
Like,
you're the one everybody goes to, right?
So exactly. So now who can ding? You know, who's there for you when your battery's empty?
I feel like I have people, but there's levels. You know what I mean? Like if you're not ready to reveal yourself to people, or because you know you struggle with things, and you know that people are there for you. They tell you, "Hey, I'm here for you. If you need this," they'll tell you a million times.
Exterior, yeah.
But it takes like a internal feeling for me to truly trust that you're here for me. So I feel like sometimes there's people that actually are here for me, and I maybe limit them from being there for me. I feel like that's my downfall.
So-
You know what I mean? Because I allow people to grasp information from me,
Yeah.
but I don't allow people to be there for me as much as they try to be there for me.
Yeah.
You
Because
think
they try to reciprocate sometimes.
a lot of people now confuse that with pride. But like I feel you, because I'm the same way. Like I'll never reach out. You feel me? But that's just me knowing and being confident in the man that I am, and knowing I'm gonna get through whatever it is. So I don't really need. Sometimes you be like, damn, let me just, and they be like, nah. You feel
Yeah.
me? But I feel you. Is it because of that, or is it because sometimes people be like, damn, you just prideful as hell, bro. You don't want to, and it's not because of pride. It's just because I know where I'm at. I know who I am.
Not only that, I think I totally agree with the fact, like, I know who I am. And I mean, the way I was raised, my mom was a single mom.
Right.
So, like,
Shout out
there's no
moms.
asking nobody for help. There's you figure it out. Like, my mom always said self-reliance is the best reliance. So, at this point in my life, like, my whole nail room I built myself. Like,
That's key right there. That's
I
a
put my
jewel.
tables together and
That's a
everything
jewel.
because you
A
don't
shout
wait
out.
for nobody. Because
Can I give a
sometimes
shout
people
out
are
to
not
your
going to
mom?
get shit done the way you want to get it done.
Facts.
So
hold on. We
even
gotta
if
not
I
to
was
cut you
gonna say,
off.
no, time out.
But
Hold
we
that.
gotta
I was
shout
gonna
out
say,
mom.
Yeah, we gotta shout out mom.
Oh,
We gotta
shout
shout
out
out
to
Single
mama.
moms. Shout out
Self-reliance
single
is the
moms.
best reliance. What was it?
Absolutely. Shout
That's
out to the
deep.
single mamas.
That's deep.
Hey, that's deep.
Self-reliance is what?
The best reliance.
I gotta take
Take
that note
notes.
down. That's
Take
a whole
notes.
different
Take
one.
notes, y'all. This is yo.
Pen and
This
pad.
is yeah.
It's a
These
pen
are
and
jewels.
pad
Yes, I love
Yeah,
it.
that's crazy.
So go ahead. Go
Shout
ahead.
out
Sorry,
single
sorry.
moms. Go
Nah,
ahead,
go
But
ahead.
yeah,
that's beautiful.
so she taught me that. So for me, it's like I have pride in the sense that I won't ask anybody for help, but at the same time, hold on, let me find my train of thought because I kind of lost it. I ain't gonna lie
That's
to you.
okay.
No, because like I
Because
was
it's a
saying,
lot to
we
take. I'm
be
trying
too
to like
strong.
relay the words.
We just know we're strong, so
Uh-huh.
we kind of reluctant to
It's
just reach
okay.
out, right?
Yeah.
And put yourself out there, right?
It's
And not
okay.
only that, I feel like there's seasons where you have to look at yourself. Like there's times where you go through hard things, and instead of thinking that you're not capable of doing it, that's the time where you're supposed to be realizing that this is your time. This is your time to dust off the dirt. This is your time to get away from people. This is your time to do what you gotta do.
Real
You
shit.
have to see things from a perspective. There's times where like I can get frustrated with everyday tasks in life. I could wake up frustrated, but if I decide to go in the bathroom, sometimes I look in the mirror and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna be mad today. Because there's no point in me being mad today.
Mm-hmm.
I have so much energy in being mad. I could be mad tomorrow or later tonight when I've done everything that I have to do. Most of the time when I'm mad, I clean. Because I have like this association with cleaning. I'm always upset when I'm cleaning.
Why is mad?
beautiful.
Why is mad an emotion for women? I try to stay
Mad
away
is
from
an
getting
emotion
mad.
for everyone.
But like me personally, like I know like men, like we try to stay away from being mad. We don't want to get mad. But I noticed that women kind of relish in that. They love to get mad. They be like, rah, rah.
It's a
They love to get
bonfire.
out. I'll
You
be
know
like,
what I
damn,
think
what?
it is? I think that
Let
there's a
it out.
passion that's connected to anger.
Burn, yeah.
Yes, there definitely is. Yes,
There
there definitely is.
Because, like, okay, for example, if I wake up and I get into an argument with anybody in my family, or I just wake up in a pissy ass mood, I could decide that I want to argue with everybody, but sometimes I want to take out that anger just on cleaning. And it's not that I'm mad at anybody, but like, bro, I got a lot of shit on my plate. Like, not everybody's not in your mind. They're not understanding like, oh, you got this going on. I got to do this. I got to do that tomorrow. Damn, I haven't even caught up on this. It's been 3 months since I did that. Gosh. And you're just sitting there, and sometimes you wake up in that cycle. So I feel like for women, when you have children and you're the sole caretaker of the children, or a lot of the time you spend a lot of time with the children, sometimes you get overstimulated. Even with work, if you're the type of woman who you feel like work is your life and you decide that you don't want to have children, that even comes with its own stresses and its own struggles. And you're a woman, your whole entire existence is being emotional.
bringing
It's
life.
not to be like,
Real talk.
oh, I'm gonna take care of the house. Like, it's not naturally. Like, your chemicals are going to make you react in a feminine way, where you're sitting there and you're reacting with your emotions.
Vulnerability.
You have to literally learn
Vulnerability.
as a woman to stop and be like, because I didn't grow up with my father.
Right.
My father left when I was 3 years old.
Right.
He had a lot of like conflict or whatever down here when I was born, and just in his life in general. I don't think he was mentally equipped to be a father at the time. And I had a lot of resentment for him, a lot of anger with him. But he recently passed like a few years ago on my birthday. So
Condolences.
thank you. It made me actually realize, because he was so harsh and so like he was very institutionalized. He went to jail. Like, so on the outside he was very like her, but I was the only thing that could bring him to humanity again. So after releasing my guilt, my anger, all of the feelings that I had with him passing away and everything, I realized like my mom was working from an emotional state. She was thinking like, oh, my daughter has to be safe. This man is not ready to be in the mind space of how I want to take care of my kid. So she separated herself. And my father always wanted to raise me, but he did not have the mental capacity to sit there and have the discipline that I needed.
Well, if you don't have that stability, it's hard to provide
Absolutely.
for anybody, let alone a kid. Right?
Exactly. His experiences totally led him down the road of like, and that's where I feel like I've learned as I'm older, because when you're little, you don't realize like, you see your parents like, oh my God, that's my dad, that's my mom. Like, sometimes you even want them to be together for the rest of your life. Like, you don't realize the subconscious things
That's
that
always
come
the
up
dream.
when you're just, So you have fairy tales, and it's not that they're not possible. It's just that people have been through shit. Generations of people have been through shit. Our people, like, I'm at this point where I can't even sit there and hold anything against my mom or
Were you
anybody
able to
that raised me.
You connected with your dad? You guys built a bond before he passed?
We didn't. Like,
Oh,
we
you
were
didn't?
trying to,
Wow.
but he was still kind of doing drugs. So he got
Oh.
clean the year that he passed.
Wow.
But I wasn't really, like, he wasn't 100%. He was trying to get clean, but I wasn't aware of it. He was trying to come see me, and he was on parole
Right.
in New York, so he couldn't get out.
Right.
But he ended up getting out that year and hid it from me, and he decided to take a trip 7 days after my birthday to come see me, but he didn't make it to that trip. So, like, all my life I spent here in Miami while he was in New York, and I saw him maybe like 2 times after he left.
Yeah, I feel you.
So it was more like, you're not doing anything for me. And he's like, I miss you. And my mom's like, you can't have contact because when he contacts you, you misbehave if he doesn't answer the phone. And it's like 2 different worlds. Like, he's living his life in New York, and he just wants to have this relationship with me. And my mom is like, no, you can't. Like,
right,
it's not healthy for you. Like, I put in so much work to have you be okay and to be thriving in school and blah, 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 blah. Like, because all of that affects
tough.
you.
That's tough because from a father's standpoint, I understand. He wants to be close to you, but I understand your mom as well. She got to protect you at all costs, and
Yeah.
it might not be healthy for, for him to even be around. So yeah, that's some real, that's real.
Let me
shit.
ask you, at what age were you when, like?
He passed.
No, like when, like.
He left.
Yeah, like.
I was 3 years old.
That's what I'm saying. 3.
yeah.
So
She
and you
was a
said
baby.
you seen him, too. Like, I'm just giving like the insight. So, you said you seen him 2 times before he passed. So at what age was that?
I saw him again before I turned 6 years old, like during the summer before I went to preschool, because he got stabbed in New York and they thought that he was going to pass.
And
So I went
you
over
went
there
up
to see
yeah.
him, but I didn't know that was why until years later.
Yeah.
Thankfully, he survived.
Yeah.
And then when I was 14, I got into a big argument with my mom. Like, for me, when you're in a single mom household, there always comes that point, especially if your father is alive and you have the opportunity to know that you can see them, you're going to go through that argument with your mom. Like, hey, I want to see my dad. I want to meet my dad. I want to talk to my dad. I want to spend time with my dad. You don't know any better. So she sent me when I was 14. But I learned exactly why I was not able to be in his environment. And it wasn't because he was bad. He was a great person. Mm-hmm. But the things that come with the things you go through in life, sometimes you're not able to bring them around the people you love, and the things that shape you into that person. Sometimes you can't have it around the people that are trying to grow up. Like, I wouldn't want that vibe around a child or a young child because
100%.
You don't have control.
100%.
But I don't judge him at all for it because, even based off of the little that I know about his life, it was very traumatic. So I'm nobody. I wasn't there to judge him.
Yeah.
It's beautiful that you can find it in your heart to kind of forgive him and get past that. I think that's very important for you.
It took him passing, unfortunately, but I feel like it was important for me too because the anger that I used to harbor was very misdirected and misunderstood. Like, I had no idea what was going on. So I'm just angry from a little girl's standpoint who wants her father.
Yes.
But now that I have my own child and it's different, I've seen things from a different perspective. I've seen how hard it is, all of it. Like, waking up every morning and functioning for another person. Like, it's tough. So I can't sit there and
judge,
like keep beating a dead horse over things that they couldn't control that shaped them.
Facts.
Yeah, all you could do is change, or you can't, like my dad always told me, you can't be in someone else's head. Like you said, everybody's their own world. So what happened to him, unfortunately, is what happened. Like, everyone.
My dad used to say, "Cada cabeza es un mundo."
Oh my God, my mom says that all the time. I was just gonna say that.
I'm
like, let me
brain
finish.
is its own universe.
No. So that's basically what it is. So everybody's different. So like, some people don't want good in life, or some people just give up. And that's what it is. You got to push yourself. It's like life is not. I tell everybody this: life is not made for you to be happy or to be successful. Life is made every day for you to fail. There's so many obstacle courses people don't understand. So that's what you got to go through. And unfortunately, some people can't go through all these hurdles, obstacle courses. So they'll stay stuck on that same bump, repeating the same cycle of life because they don't know how to get over it. No matter where you put them or what you do, that's just all they know.
You get caught up and you think
100.
You start believing that those losses are losses when they're really lessons. Those L's are really lessons.
Yes.
You got to learn from that and grow from it.
And that's
what
what
I'm
I
saying.
talk
It's
about,
beautiful
discipline.
that you grew. Yeah, you grew from that.
Discipline with your mind, like
it's beautiful.
Once you kind of grab certain keys, you have the choice to put them in play or
Right.
not. Like me, for example, working out. I just recently started working out probably like a month ago before my birthday. I was like, I want to get right real quick. Even though I knew 30 days I wasn't going to get too much results, I'm like, let me just try this. Because I've always had anger around working out. Like, I had this trainer one time when I was 16. He used to know my mom, and mom was like, oh, I'm going to have him train you. He made me run laps so crazy. Like, that one day that I just started working, I literally was crying. I was so mad. I was like, I'm leaving. He's like, I'm going to call your mom. I'm like, call her. I will walk to wherever she's at after the play you just pulled on me.
Yeah. So
I'm not doing it.
that.
Yeah,
You
so
resented
after that, I'm like,
physically.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Right.
Now, I'm like, okay, I feel the energy that people are talking about. I feel that release that people are talking about.
You need it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Nah,
so
but you
now,
got the physique where you get in the gym like a month or two, you're gonna be.
But that's what I'm
right.
saying.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to like, because my father used to run in any type of clothes he had on. Like, I saw one day he had a video on his Instagram where he was wearing like a flannel shirt and
he's
jeans
running,
and some boots. He's in New York and he's like, buenos dias, good morning, how's everybody, good Sunday, I hope everybody's blessed out there,
boy
blah,
was
blah,
on
blah.
that.
So the essence that he left
was on
behind,
that,
I'm trying to pick up on whatever I couldn't pick up while he was alive, because I didn't get it. I didn't get
you
it.
didn't get it.
Now I see those videos. I hear what
You
he's
understand?
saying.
Yeah, you
yes,
understand.
and I'm
It's
like,
crazy.
I'd be mad sometimes because I'm like, fuck, I wish I could have a conversation with him and ask him now that I have my own experiences to play off of and ask about. But I know that he still sends me what I need to know, and I always get the information I need to have. But it's crazy. I started working out just for that reason. I'm like, okay, it's been years. This is my dad's 2nd anniversary or like 4th anniversary. I don't even know, because honestly, it's a hard situation, so I don't keep track. But
you're trying to forget that.
yeah, like, because that's, I mean, it's relevant, but it's not relevant because his life was more than the day he died.
I feel
And
you.
I had to step out of that bubble too.
I'm sorry to bring it up. I just wanted to get a little backstory on the whole
ahead.
thing. No, and that's dope because you know what I'm saying. Like you're an artist as well, so I'm sure you use a lot of that pain.
The connection.
Oh,
right?
yeah. He used to love freestyling too. Like, my mom sings. Bro, my mom is a beat. She's making beats right now.
Making beats.
Making beats. She has a studio. She's making beats. She's been writing her songs. She just came from the studio the other day. She's a musical genius. She's super fire. Like,
Are
my
you
whole
serious?
family be doing music.
Jeez.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So
Jeez.
I feel like when it comes to him, like, I feel like I stopped my music when he passed because it was hard for me to sing. Like, I would get choked up, and it's even hard now. Like, I still write, but I can't bolt out the way that I would or practice the way that I would when I was a kid.
Right.
But I try now to just write as much as I can because I know that there's going to be a day where I'm sitting
coming,
in that
yeah.
studio and I'm executing everything that I sat there and I did. Because there's a whole timeline and path that I feel like I have to share with people, especially because a lot of my shit is very similar. Like, growing up with no father, losing my father. Like, a lot of little girls have
very
gone through that.
relatable.
I wrote music
Yeah.
about him when he was alive.
Wow.
That he cried about because I kind of like confessed how he wasn't there for me, and I did a whole music video and everything. And I heard that in New York, like, he cried about it, but he showed it to people. He used to take videos listening to my music, like. So for me, I feel like I have to finish it, but it's just, it's going to be a point in my life. I don't even know if it's going to be 10 years from now. I just know I have to not stop what I'm doing in the background.
The journey. The journey
Yeah.
that started.
Nah, man, it ain't gonna be that long. Let's see. Maybe maybe we could
And
we'll talk off camera.
Yeah.
You
Maybe
said
we
you
can
have
make some
you have
things happen.
a child. Is a girl or boy?
I have a boy.
And he's on the music side. Like, where's his mind? Is that what
Well,
he's
right now
what he's into?
he's over here playing maracas because he's 8 months right now.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, no,
okay.
you're okay.
He's a
you're
new
okay.
baby.
Yeah,
You should
he's
say,
a little
the
baby.
baby.
That's your only one?
Shout out the babies in the world.
Shout out to the baby.
I'm thinking because everybody says my child. You're like, not that babyish. You get me?
Yeah.
Because
But she's
she
a
has
baby. Like, you young as
Yeah,
hell,
yeah.
so it's like, come on.
but a baby, when
Yeah.
you say my baby, it's like my
It's
babies are
true.
24. You
know,
get me?
I didn't
Yes,
think
it's
about it. I
21.
never referred to him as my baby. I
Yes.
always say my child.
Yeah, so now it's like we get it. That's a real baby. It's like babies.
Yeah. Un bebé.
Yeah,
Our
yeah,
babies
babies
our
too.
babies are
They're
grown.
adults.
You know,
Yeah.
my son is what
28.
28. my
Okay.
son,
your
my
daughter's
daughter is
what,
21.
22? Okay, you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Your daughter's a year old. Well, younger than me, actually. I just turned 22 September 1st.
So
Oh,
you feel me?
congrats,
yeah.
congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So you asked me if I had another one.
Yeah.
Before my second son was born, I had my first son in November of 2021. but something went wrong when he was born.
Wow.
So a few days after he was born, he passed.
Wow, I'm sorry to
So
hear
I just had his brother this year, and he's my rainbow baby. He's kind of the reason I'm thriving right now, honestly.
Really? That's a blessing.
Yeah, he's the reason I got back to writing again and just everything, trying to do nails and even just politicking with people. Like, I have a group of women. I call them the lost moms, but I've been talking to them for the past 2 years, and they all had children who were born at different times during my process. I was the first one who went through it, though. Right. So they went through it after me. They found me online, and now we talk. And recently they came out from different states, and they linked up with me. So we're trying to, like, find more lost moms and like more parents and fathers. So we can connect with them.
I like the sound of that.
That's a whole different thing.
That might be something we might get. Eunice the Virgo goddess involved.
Yes,
with.
please.
The Lost Moms
that.
Project.
We're looking for everybody.
She's a beast. She. I know she already thinking. Like, she's just looking and she's already taking notes.
That's the Virgo. I'm here with my notepad. It's in the back because I'm present. But trust me, I'm gonna be in the back right now. When I get out of here, I'm gonna be like, damn, all that shit I just took in, it was beautiful.
Yeah. Nah, definitely. And you definitely a beautiful soul, and you got a lot of. I see you got a lot to give.
A lot of sparks.
So yeah. So other than the music, you say you're doing nails as well too?
Yeah, I do nails. I mean, right now my nails is looking rough because for mine to look like this, for mine to look like this, yours look like bling bling all the time. Claude by Lita on Instagram. But yeah, I'm doing that right now. I'm kind of just like taking clients and practicing because I want to upscale my craft a little bit. And not only that, I feel like there's a lot of people out here that are not able to get what they want sometimes. Like, there's a lot of girls, even little girls, they don't know how to do nails, but they want to learn how to do nails. So I'm trying to better myself so I can start companies to be able to help them. I have models that come and they get their nails done by me, and I just let them get them done just so they could be my business card, like a walking business card.
Right.
People ask me all the time, they're like, you don't have business cards? I'm like, I'm not going to lie to you. My hands are my business card. The people I send out for right now,
new technology.
It's just being built.
It's new technology.
I mean, with social media, it's like
it's
kinda,
okay.
It's kind of different.
Yeah.
The people who ask for business cards are stuck in the past.
That's outdated.
But you know what it is too? I think
Stuck in the
also
past.
my mom is kind of like old school.
Yeah.
So I kind of try and stick between both.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of little girls who have moms that are from back in the day, and the mama want the car. Like, so I'm trying to balance in between, you know?
No, listen, I agree.
Or
I always think it's a good
it.
blend to have the old school stuff, have the business cards, have the posters, have the like all the street stuff. You know what I mean? Even when you do an event, have the step and repeat with your logos and stuff like that.
Leads, Leads. Leads is basically every time you get a new client. Okay. Leads, that's what it's called. Leads. If you look at Google, if you Google something that says Google Leads, people don't understand that. Google anything, and the next thing is it sends you over to the page. You look at the HTML, and it says Google Leads. Okay. So it's a service. It's crazy. I just woke you up, but cállate.
He loves this stuff. He loves this stuff. He loves it.
Difference is the world is run through the function of business, but people don't see it like that until you wake them up. You're like, oh my God, that was there the whole time.
No, and listen, I'm trying to be woken up because I feel like the people I surround myself with aren't dropping the jewels I need. I want some jewels. I'm ready to listen.
Trust me,
and
you
receive.
good. You seem to be on the right path, and you're heading in the right direction.
Thank you.
So that's really all that matters, and I see a lot of greatness in you.
No,
future bright, girl. Future bright.
Is that okay? So here it is. We're gonna stop real quick, but I say it like this: is that
no, we're good. We already did it.
Okay.
You're good.
What everybody does is they have a certain way that their brain learns. This is important. This is what people don't understand. So your brain learns a certain way. His brain learns a certain way. So everybody in this room brains learn a certain way. So it's not bad if you listen to people. That's what I do. Remember, data scientists. You collect information from people because they're giving you the answer. The thing is, you're not connecting.
He's the data scientist.
So watch this. So they're asking you for a business card. I get it. So instead of doing a business card, you can have little visuals. You could do like a 3x5 postcard where it's just like imagery of your nails, 5 windows of your nails, and on the back, at your number and your name. And that'll be your new business card. But it's the same thing if you're just modifying Instagram now on a business card. You get me?
Yes.
Instead of just saying a little business card saying, hey, where there's no visuals, now you present to them. So, like, if you cut 8x4, what's that? 3, 2, it'll be like a 2. If you cut an 8 by a half by 4, it'll be like a 2 by 5 or something. Let's just say.
Right.
So and that's enough. So little windows.
Yeah, it's like a big flyer. Though.
Yeah,
but like,
Yeah.
but
but
like,
you could give it out to people. Like that'll
Yeah.
be your business card. It's just what people want. Like so.
you could do those.
That's true.
You could do the business cards
That's
with the
true,
same
'cause
idea.
I feel like I overthink. You're just
Yeah.
simplifying it to a point
You
where
don't
it makes a
even
lot
know
of
that.
sense.
I'll help you cross
Listen,
those roads.
listen,
Trust me.
listen.
Thank
No,
you.
no.
Listen, I'm gonna give you a jewel. I'm gonna give you a jewel in this concept of creativity and everything that we do. Less is more. You feel me?
Yeah, it's
Do
always
not
been.
overthink anything.
It's always
Less is more.
been.
You get what I'm saying? Because
Yes.
we get caught up. We creative. So
In
we
your
just be
mind,
like,
how it's gonna work,
Yeah.
how you think it's gonna work. So
Yeah.
I'll give you an example for that. So like in the industry that we're in, we have a product. Okay, big deal, whoopity whoop. We went to Las Vegas to showcase our product, and what we do is we have a different size container that we grow our product in, whatever the cannabis, agriculture, don't matter. So we grow in a 10-gallon or 25-gallon. When we went to Las Vegas, they were asking us, "You got a 3-gallon? You got a 3-gallon?"
everybody wanted the small.
We're not
guy.
paying attention to them because they're in a different mechanism. You
Right.
get me? What we
Yes.
drink here is not what they drink in New Mexico, Arizona. It's just the way it works. So
Real
I
talk.
looked at my friend's son, and then I told my boy at the end of the night, like, "Yo, we got to do a 3-gallon because all we had to showcase was a 10-gallon." So it's what we thought was gonna work.
It's a
it
different-
didn't.
it's a different
The
consumer.
mechanism.
It's
They're
a different
t-
consumer. The
and
10-gallon is for the bigger growers, and then you get the 3-gallon. You got the
Yeah.
little
It's
guys
the
that
little-
wanted
in a
the
tent,
mass.
you know that you have
the
a
mass
child,
amount of
and
people that
it's
wanna get
not-
into
It's
it.
not your main focus. You have a life, and that's just a hobby. We took it as our life and,
Right.
and generating money. So that's the way I look at it. The same way we had 13 colors, and 9 colors don't sell, but 4 colors. Is it by choice, or is it because the people told
Right.
us what they wanted?
It's because the
And
people,
people
told you
told.
for sure.
And I look
And you
at the
gotta give the
analytics.
people what they want.
Fine. Hey, or you spin in the mud, or you
Yeah.
spin in the
That's
mud.
what I was
and
gonna tell
spin,
you.
brrr, You're like, I can't figure it out.
Yeah.
It's so
Even-
funny. My favorite quote: "Beauty is in the simplicity of things, but yet I complicate everything." I really
overthinking.
do.
But that's what I was gonna
overthink
tell you.
a lot.
Because we're
Overthinking.
creative, so the creative mind
Takes over. The
naturally-
emotionalness. That's what I tell
you
him.
attach
The
yourself to the emotion of things,
instead
and
of
you
logical.
instantly want to be like, nah. And when you're writing a verse, you just want to go in, right? But the biggest hit records
Took
have
15
the
minutes.
least amount of songs.
Amount of
the
work.
least amount of words.
Damn,
the
that's
list of
true.
things-
If you
all
look
of
at the
them.
biggest hit
cut
records, they
down
got the
syllables.
least amount of
15
words.
minutes.
Yes.
15 minutes of work.
You
They
feel
did
me?
it. Yeah.
Less is more.
Less
Again,
is
we
more.
get down to less is more. You feel me?
Yes,
So that's what
especially
I'm trying to
because
tell
of the
you. Yeah.
attention span
Yes,
right now.
yes.
They've mentioned that a lot.
That's
It-
it.
Mhm.
The attention
Yeah.
span. He says
yes.
it all the time. It's like social media
4
took
seconds.
the casino philosophy
The
of just
mentality
scroll.
scroll, and
you
that's
know?
what it does. It
Right? What are
releases
those
the
people at the
hormone.
casino? They sit there
And they're
stuck,
watching the
trying to
machine.
put more money in to make that thing go roll and try to get
It's
the, you
the
know what I mean?
same
To get the
concept.
jackpot. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
the same
That's what
concept.
social media turned into. Now we got it on the phone.
That's all we're doing.
All day we
It's a-
just
That's
it's a-
why I
it's a-
gotta
it's
put my
a-
phone in another room
Yes.
sometimes because
Oh, yes.
your girl is addicted.
Okay,
You
so
gotta
what's-
disconnect.
Pera,
You
not-
gotta disconnect.
Not only you is the thing is they figured
Yeah.
out how your mind thinks.
Yes.
So it's not you, it's everybody
And
got
you
caught
give it
in
to
the
them
bait.
when
You
you
give it
like
to 'em.
something, when
give
you
it to
buy
'em.
something. Gosh,
That's it.
don't even look at my Amazon.
Yeah.
They throwing me everything I want right now.
Right away.
My
Because
sister
they're
only
gonna hit you.
shops on
Pagata,
Amazon.
pagata. They're gonna
Hey,
hit you with
listen,
the
my
stuff you
sister
like.
only
Yeah.
shops. I didn't understand that. You see, I'm like very traditional. I'm like, okay, I do things a certain way. So I understand what Amazon did. It's like my sister says, I don't waste time. I don't have to sit in traffic. I don't need to get dressed to leave the house. My sister made me understand, and she's like, it's 13 years on
You're
Amazon.
paying a little bit of extra for the convenience
Absolutely.
of
Super convenient.
Pablito
Express.
coming to your door.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Express.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And
We're not bad.
that time is money. So that time
All of it.
translates
That's
to
my
more
thing, because even me
invested-
being like with the nails and the stay-at-home mom, whatever extra time I have, I order in. And I've been having problems with my stove, so I've been ordering in like a motherfucker. But it cuts time because I love cooking.
Yeah.
But with the problems with my stove, if I can't use 2 of the little parts of my
It won't
stove,
turn,
what?
yeah.
I'm not even getting to cook a 3-piece meal. You tripping?
Yeah. Nah, but as long as you feel
For
me? As
real?
long as you getting it, as long as you making the money, it don't matter.
That's what
Go
I'm
ahead.
saying.
Uber Eats all day. Go
And I
ahead,
heard
breakfast, lunch,
somebody
and
say,
dinner.
there was a meme. It said, I don't believe in cutting back on spending. I believe in making more
More
money.
money. Oh, stop. That's no.
That's my philosophy in life.
Wait.
That's my philosophy in life.
Wow, 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 wow.
So that's what I told that's what I told my father today. Listen, when I wanted to give up, I have friends that like they went crazy up in the sky with 8 figures, 9 figures. So when I want to give up, my friend when I went to his house one time, I'm like, man, I don't know how you do this. I can't. Like, I'm making a certain amount of money and still not enough because you're spinning your wheels. He's like, well, just make more. Because that's how you think. And I didn't get it. And now it's like the same thing. Well, I got to make more. I got to do this. I got to do this. And then I look through life like my dad's eyes. Okay, you're this old. I'm not depending on the government for anything. I'm good. I secured my bag a long time ago. So, like, I still want more. I still want to achieve more. I feel like I don't have nothing. I feel like I'm broke right now.
Well, that's the
It's
thing.
crazy.
Like,
No,
that's
I
the
can
thing.
explain
We grinding like we
Bro,
broke.
I
Crazy.
feel that.
Like, I don't have nothing.
Yo, that's how it
No,
gotta
for
be though.
real.
Because
For real.
I mean, listen, single mom life, it was never like,
Right?
it wasn't like, oh, going to vacation every summer, like some of my friends who grew up in Italy and different places, like they had Brazil, they would travel everywhere, go to their countries. I couldn't do that. So I see it through lenses like, if I got this much, I got zero. Like, I'm starting to panic.
yes.
I'm like, hold on, wait a second.
So you could have. I'm sure you could have, because you could have gone to DR, but your mom was worried about your safety, girl.
She was.
She was like, I ain't finna send her to
and she's
DR.
not going to send me where she don't know people. Cause
Yeah. Your mom's the Dominican one, or your
She's the
dad?
Colombian
She's the
one.
Colombian. Oh, okay, yeah. So I was gonna say,
Yeah.
even Colombia.
But I feel
I
like
was
my
just
mom
saying
is
Colombia.
international.
Yeah.
She'll
Let
be
me-
adapting
let me ask
everybody's
you- yeah.
morals and accents.
Your mom and dad
That's-
met,
yeah.
like your mom and dad met in New York. I just gotta get the
they
breakdown
Probably here.
because
met
he's
here.
from New.
They
Oh,
met
okay. So
here.
she's
She met him at
from-
a party. Her
boom, and
friend
then that's the New York
introduced
thing. Yeah.
them.
So she's not New
and
York. She's like a
Yeah, she's
southern.
not New York at
okay,
all.
that's what
At
I'm
all.
saying.
She
Okay.
didn't even want to send me over there.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I like it over there
Yeah.
because I feel like I always had that personality. Like, people used to ask me all the time, am
Are
I
you
from
from up
there?
north?
And
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
like, no.
You're a little bit. You rub off like yeah. It's
I,
crazy.
I feel like I
He's
had
her
that
old boy.
surrounding from people, though. There was a lot of people that I grew up around that
And then you
came
cry,
from there,
yeah,
and they
yeah,
were
yeah.
over here. They had the accent and the swag. I was just with some people from New York for my birthday, man, and it was so refreshing because it reminded me of my dad. Like, they came down here and it was popping shit. We was in Key West. It was litty.
Yeah, New York is a beautiful, beautiful city, man.
Yes.
Beautiful state. I love it.
It's flooding right now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, they're
The
going
streets-
through it right now, man. Shouts to New York, man. Yeah,
For real.
hold it down, y'all, because they're definitely going through it right now, and it's crazy because there's a lot of basements and a lot of the
Yeah.
subways and
Old,
the underground
that's
stuff over there.
old city.
Yeah, very old city, man. So that it's a tough thing. It's a very tough thing to go through,
Yes.
especially for New York. Yeah, all that flooding is crazy.
It is. I saw a video of like the rats washing up and shit like that, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, because in Miami we think the water is bad and shit, but it's flooding
Other
over
places,
there
yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah, no, it's over there. It's
Like-
like life or death. Yeah.
Yeah, like your car may shut down here, but you haven't been underwater here. These motherfuckers got boats and all this shit outside when it's raining, jet skis in the middle of the block in Hollywood. Like, come on now.
Yeah. No, what's
But in
crazy
New
is that
York, it's
we're gonna
crazy.
be underwater real soon.
It's
I
like-
know,
yeah,
and
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
that's
Another
why
30
I'm
years, I think they said.
Out.
South Florida. Yeah.
out. I'm
Where you
doing
gonna
what
go?
I gotta do
Where you
here.
gonna go? Where you going? Where
I'm
you
gonna
going?
go where the wind takes me.
Nice.
Oh,
It's
spoken like
funny.
a true,
You know
spoken
what?
like a
Watch
true
this.
artist.
Hold on. Let me interrupt.
Wherever the
I
wind
was
takes
I was
me.
just gonna ask you, where do you see yourself in the
Yeah.
next 5 or 10 years? And here we are, just flowing with it in the wind. So where do you see yourself in the next 5 or
Okay,
10 years?
so-
Go ahead. Break it down.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Go ahead.
I'm not really the type of person that's like, oh, I see the 5-year scale and I see myself living in this house and I'm wearing this outfit. I
Nah,
feel
not
like
you.
I've been through weird things in my life that were so life changing from one day to the next that I don't plan for like 5 years. I plan for what if I have an emergency tomorrow.
Tomorrow, that's
Like,
it.
we gonna deal with 3 days later.
Pobrecita.
For
But
real,
you're
for
like
real.
just a
Crazy.
tomorrow
That's
person.
tough.
That's it. You just think about the next 24.
Because realistically, like, I've been surrounded by people that were here and they weren't. Like, even carrying a child for 9 months and him and imagining a whole life for him,
I know. It's
imagining
different
18
for that.
years.
Yeah. Everything.
So
I
I
know.
think my perspective, simply because of that experience,
It changes
because a lot of
everything.
people don't. Like, I've talked to people after that experience, and I've cut off a lot of people simply because I couldn't handle the way that they thought compared to how I was thinking at that point.
At that point, no.
You know,
I
and I'm even like going back and reviewing all of that. Like, where did my grief take me? How did I react in the past 2 years? Like, how has my life changed? What are the people in my life like now?
Yeah.
And how do I function with these people? But 5 years from now, I just see myself somewhere with my child where I feel like I belong, like somewhere where I feel loved, somewhere where I feel supported, and where I want to support other people. Like, I don't want to be anywhere that's negative. And I will have moments where I'm surrounded by negativity and I will encounter negative situations. But I feel like as long as those 5 years are spent changing the essence of what's in my life and how I function with people and outside of myself, I could see myself in a fucking castle, a mansion. I could see myself anywhere because I feel like my definition of success changes all the time. Sometimes I'm satisfied just sitting on the couch with my son. Sometimes I'm satisfied sitting at the Fontainebleau. For real.
Okay.
So I feel like it's an emotional thing. Like I haven't really set a tone for like, okay, I'm gonna be here in 5 years. Like it's like I just want my family to be safe. I want myself to be safe, and I kind of imagine life also like, what if I wasn't here? How are the people around me going to function? What are things gonna be like? So a lot of my everyday is preparation. Like I don't prepare for specific scenarios or being in a specific place, but I prepare for the worst to be handled in a more easy way emotionally for everybody, because I went through situations that were so bad and nobody around me knew how to deal with it. So I kind of feel like I have to spend my life learning what I need to teach other people emotionally until I find my niche.
Gotcha.
Because there's a lot of things I like. Like some days I really want to be in the nails, and some days I want to do kids parties. Some days I want to be with the Lost Moms and start our podcast and talk. There's a lot, because you know what I mean? Like for me, it's a historical thing. Like, you know, when you acquire things in life and you go through experiences, so you have a checklist of like, okay, I want to get this done. For me, it's like, okay, I don't care how it gets done. It's just I know I need to do these
those
things.
functions.
You gotta focus though, kid.
You talk like you're like 40 years old. It's so crazy.
She's hilarious.
Nah,
she got an old soul. She got an old
That's
soul.
my mama.
I can't even take it no more. You talk
the influence of the old girl.
I'm like, yo, we gonna debate right now.
We gotta get your mom on. We gotta get your mom on the pod.
I was just gonna tell you that. I've been thinking about her in the back of my mind this whole time. I'm like, no, my mama gotta get on here like yesterday.
Especially if she be making music. Definitely.
Mom and daughter.
What's her name?
Her name is, well, she calls herself Rebelli.
Rebelli?
Like
no, but
rebellious,
her
but
name,
her name is
Wait,
Elizabeth.
Rebellious. Oh, I know Rebellious. Hold on.
Look at this guy, yeah.
Wait, I know her.
Rebelli.
It's not Rebellious, no?
I mean, she could have that on her Instagram.
Show an IG real quick so you can get out. He won't sleep.
No, I'm pretty sure.
2 seconds.
It might be. I don't know.
Little Instagram intermission. Yo, Instagram, send the check.
I could be wrong.
Instagram, cut the check.
Nah, it is what it is.
Instagram intermission.
Rebelli.
You got it?
Nope.
Wait, I haven't seen it. That's her?
Yep.
Damn, no.
Okay, back to paid programming.
I don't know why I just heard the you know, the George Lopez, the bell that's ting 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 ting, ring the bell.
You talking about Lowrider?
No.
What's the song?
Is it?
That's from George Lopez, right? That's what the song from George
Damn,
Lopez.
y'all gotta educate me. What?
That song. Well,
I'm just hearing this from George Lopez. It's a whole song out here.
That's low ride.
Low Rider. Yeah. That's
my
Low Rider
God.
from a band called damn. I forgot
Is that
the band.
War?
War, yes. War. Yeah. You killed
know
me.
me, my boy. I'm always ready. You know me.
You
I'm
saved
like the
me.
founder.
My memory's
I'm
going
the founder
bad,
youth,
man.
and
Yeah.
I hate remembering
One of my
names.
favorite records of all
Yeah,
time.
that's
too,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, that's Lowrider. That's the song from the George Lopez show.
Yeah.
That's crazy when you.
I think that's 79, if
when
I'm
she
not
said
mistaken. Watch me, my brain go, because you know I got
70-something,
mad
70-something.
information
I got
in
the
my head.
vinyl there,
Yeah.
70 something though.
Okay,
Yes.
back to paper.
She's like these old guys.
No, I'm loving it here.
I just turned
the
19.
vibe,
Me,
bro.
I'm 19.
I literally vibe with people y'all age more
Yeah.
and
Then
older than me.
You
Then I
act
do
like
people
people
my
our
age.
age. I ain't gonna lie.
that's
You act
crazy.
like an old soul.
People they ask me all the time. They're like, "How old are you?" I'm like, 21. Nah, I'm 22 now.
I'm
But they're like,
22.
"What?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"It's my mom. My mom got me down.
It's the
She
influence,
got me
yeah.
down
She
for
got-
real.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
she used to show me all the old school music. Thank you so much. What else?
Thank you.
I mean, even old
She
school
grew you
values.
up.
Like
She
she used
grew
to
you
talk
up.
about like the dances and how people used to court people and
Yeah,
yeah,
it's true. Our era was different. Yeah,
What do you mean, court?
like court
like-
women,
like
like
to
men
go
would
out,
court
you know?
women and
I don't understand.
like
that.
tell the girl, hey, I want to take you to the dance. Or I want to take you to the
Oh.
prom.
And
or
you
whatever.
spend
And you
time
go
like
out, you go on a
getting
couple
warming
dates,
yourself
set-
up
yeah.
to the point where she wants to go out with
to even
you
go out
and,
with you. Yeah,
oh, say hi to her dad and walk
Yes.
her to the door.
you got to
and
meet the old
chivalry,
boy. You know, for all that, all that
Nice.
chivalry.
That's that
Yeah.
sugar daddy.
That
to
don't
the
let me-
next
exist.
level.
That don't exist in 2024.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. It exists in my relationship. Thank God.
Does it?
Thank God, yeah.
I was
I'm
gonna
with my
ask, are you
kid's dad.
single? Okay, you still with
I'm
him?
with my kid's
Okay, that's
father.
beautiful.
Yeah.
That's
Shout
what's
out
up.
to
We're
God.
we're trying so hard to break the cycles. Like we're best friends.
Yes.
I've known him since I was a child. Like
Well,
I know him
salute
for a
to
really
him,
long
man.
time.
Shout out to him and big up to him.
Shout out
Word.
to the babe.
Yeah,
You
because
know the vibes.
that's the hardest thing as a young couple is to try to
You know,
get past everything and keep it together. You
I
know
told
what
my
I'm saying?
friend today, we was talking about relationships. I told my friend, basically what a relationship is just a friendship.
That's my best friend.
You
He told me
that's
yesterday,
it.
he's like, beyond this,
yeah, you gotta understand
whatever
that.
this is, you're my
You're the
friend.
homie. That's what I'm
he's
saying.
like, you're my dog. And we've been, like I said, I mean, we've been through whatever we went through with our son. But even before everything with our son, like, we've just always had that energy with each other. Like, I always knew all his girlfriends. He knew all my boyfriends. So when we got together, it was very unexpected, but it kind of just happened and stayed that way.
Nice.
Like, we got together and we've been stuck together like glue. And I've seen him go through experiences too, but we're very close. Like, for example, you know that saying, it's cheaper to keep her. For some reason, that's been on my mind this week, and I wanted to address it to him because I'm like, isn't it funny? Because I tell him, because we're always talking about like people's situations and we gossip. Like, that's my little tea bae right there. Like, we tea all the time. So we're talking about other people's shit and talking about situations and things we observe. We're always having discussions. So
trying to figure it out. I understand.
And even just like our perspective, like. We try to figure out other people's shit and we talk our little shit, but at the same time, it's kind of like, how you feeling over there? Like, I like to check in. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you good? You okay over there? How's the past few months been? Are we good here? Like, because it gets hard when you're parenting. And, like, I have a lot of friends that they've had babies, but they're unfortunately not with their partners.
Ooh,
and I feel like our navigation has been a lot of like, we want to beat the odds. Like, even with our child passing, statistics scientifically show that you don't usually stay together after something like
situation.
Yeah. But I feel like it's also, again, a perspective thing. Like, our main motto is you choose every day to be with each other. Because I could choose tomorrow, like, I don't want to do this anymore. I literally want to not do this at all. Like, I want to live a whole different life. But we choose to get through our fights. We choose to get through our family disputes. Like,
I'm going to be honest with you. The women are the ones who decide that.
They are. Most of the time,
because the women are the ones who be like, yo, I'm out. Yeah. Because the guys, 9 times out of 10, the guy's going to be like, nah, babe, we're going to figure it out. We're going to get through whatever it is. Anything could come at us.
And I could vouch for that. I could vouch for that because I used to argue with him and try to leave all the time.
Yes.
And he's like, it's not fair. Like, I've had to learn to be respectful in that sense as well. Like, because we were very young when we got together. Right. So now he tells me, he's like, how long have we come, like, in these past 4 years? Like, you used to literally want to walk out my house like every single day. You used to pack your shit every day. And I'm like, I guess so, but I wasn't mature. Because when you're mature and you really want to get to the bottom of the issue, you're not going to sit there and walk away. And it takes accountability at the end of the day. Right. Because there's times where I really don't want to take it. I don't want to hear nothing he has to say, but then it's like, it's there and it's ingrained in my brain. So even if I'm by myself, I'm going to think about this thing that he said about me, especially if I feel like it's true. So I try and change those things and not change them so that I'm completely morphing for him, but change them in a way where, like, if I am being negative, if I have an attitude, I'm trying to listen to the fact that he doesn't like my attitude, like, because I can be much.
That's why I was telling you, because the women got that negative,
that force, that energy.
Like,
you know
why are you beefing?
Women
Relax.
change the room.
Yes,
women
you know why?
change the room. They walk in, and if I'm mad, that's what I've always said that since I was a kid. I'm like, I could flip rooms upside down. Yes. If I walk in it and I'm angry, everyone in the room's whole energy changes.
Total chaos.
That's why I've had to learn to control it too, because he tells me, he's like, you don't always have to act on emotion. You don't always have to be upset.
You don't have to,
There's different ways to connect to what you're feeling. You don't have to choose these two routes.
Yeah. No, you're right. That's why, like I said, it's a beautiful thing that y'all are young and y'all are working it out and y'all are still together and y'all are pushing. I commend y'all both, because, like I said, that the easiest thing to do is just, split up and just bomb, and then the baby's raised with a single mom, and then dad over here, and then, you know what I'm saying? And that's no good for anybody.
And he even told me when we were first, like, with our second son, because he's the one who we got to, like, experience physically raising a healthy baby. Like, the first one, it was hard. We only had 4 days with him, so it was a different, like, style of parenting. He was in the NICU. That must have been so tough. It was very hard. It was one of the, it's the hardest thing I've been through in my whole life. Right. But I feel like you learn how to just keep things at a surface level, and when you're ready to impact them, you impact them in the safety of your sanctity. Like for me, I used to just outburst all the time.
No, Kaya,
so smart. She's so smart.
No, for real, because I would be mad all the time, and I would lash out on Instagram at people, like when my baby first passed, and I was angry.
You was in a rebellious stage.
And
it's
then like
okay.
now I look at it and I'm like, I could have taught people different things, but I feel like you also show up to people how you're supposed to at the time you're supposed to. Because sometimes I need to show up as a bitch and check a bitch.
Okay, no, what I was gonna say
you know
is
what
what you
I'm
need.
not always Mother Teresa.
Sometimes you gotta get ratchet with it.
No, you have to go through these experiences to learn. That's what I'm saying. So everybody's different. There's nothing wrong with what you're doing. Hello, unfortunately, I had a birth of a son and he passed away. How the fuck you want me to act, bro?
Thank you.
Like, I'm just,
that's how it
the
used to be, and that's
fuck
how
you want
it's
me to
been.
anybody,
all of the moms had the same conversation, like, hello, how are you? Because think about it. You stub your fucking toe, you're mad. You're hurt for a good 5 minutes. You lose your grandma and you were close to her. You're hurt.
It's different.
Imagine something that you created. So
that.
For me, it's a little bit of a
so
common
long.
sense thing. But then again, my mom always said common sense ain't common. So I'm going to just start telling myself some people need to buy it at the store and I need to stay out the way when they on their way to the store. That's all. That's all.
They didn't pick that one up. That's too much. Remember, the game is told.
But listen,
the game is sold, not told.
I'm going to give you a quick little jewel real quick. Because remember, how many seconds are there in a day? A whole lot of seconds.
Get it. 60.
It's like 84,000, something like that. Whatever.
Oh,
the point is-
84,600.
Yeah,
There you go.
Stop.
84,600 seconds in a day, right? 84,600. Listen to that. If you allow anybody to get you upset and ruin your 60 seconds or 120 seconds out of that 84,600 seconds, something wrong with you. You get what I'm saying? Tighten up, man. Tighten up. It ain't that serious. Ain't nothing that serious. You feel me? Those 84,600 seconds, that's what you got to make it happen. Don't allow anybody to ruin that for 120 seconds or 180 seconds. 2-3 minutes of your life is not going to ruin your day. You get what I'm saying? Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
That's why we look so young.
I felt that.
Hey, listen, that's why we look so young. We're Gerber babies.
Hell yeah. What? The youth is shining. Y'all up in here glowing, baby. Don't get it wrong. You
no
see the
stress.
glow?
No stress. No stress.
Listen,
it's
man.
just what it is.
Listen,
no stress.
we come on. We're
pass cycles.
We got to do the segment Fuego versus Smoke real quick.
Go ahead.
All right? This is a quick segment we do, but it's never really quick because everybody wants to explain themselves.
Cool.
So the point is, Fuego is if you fucking with it, if you like it, if you vibing, it's Fuego. If not, you got Smoke with it. It's Smoke. You feel me? So it's Fuego versus Smoke, all right? So we just going to throw up a person, place, a thing, like a noun.
And then you say
just-
it's Fuego.
you say
Go
it's
ahead.
Fuego.
So I'm going to smack you with this one.
Fuego and smoke, right?
Yeah,
Smoke
Fuego
is,
good.
Fuego, ooh.
Yeah, okay.
Her explanation was better. Go ahead.
Joe Biden.
Smoke.
Smoke. She said smoke off rip. For real.
I love it. That's for
real.
you, Joe, and your administration stealing everybody's money. I said this. Hold on.
He
I
loves
told
to
my
go
dad.
po- he
I had
loves
to.
to
I
go
told my dad
politics.
today. I understand, Pop. The money goes around and it comes and they print more money. I get it, but Pops, they're printing the money so fast that they stealing it right off the press. It don't even come into the to the 89%ers no more. They're printing the money. They stealing it. It's not even touching the economy. That's what
a
I told
fact.
my.
You guys know
I
that,
understand
right?
money. Listen, wait. Let me
You guys
back.
know that?
Let me talk to them. There's 600. We print $646 million a day here in the United States. It's $2.2 billion from Monday to Friday, and the U.S. Mint is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Nobody's seeing money no more. And then I show my dad a quarter. How funny that coins are passing everywhere, but we're not even able to attain any money into our accounts no more. So I follow money.
Crazy.
That's what I'm gonna say. I'm sorry, I got hyped. But yo, shout out Joe Biden. I hope you guys don't come back and Trump makes it because the money was flying when Trump is here. I'm sorry, I got emotional.
Thank you.
See, I got emotional.
No, I felt that.
Everybody was good when Trump was
Alright.
here. Sorry.
All right, he loves to take it into the politics direction. Travis Scott.
Fuego.
That's not Fuego though. If it's Fuego.
Smoke.
It's
You
smoke.
gave him the smoke. Let me give him
Yeah,
Yeah,
Travis.
because if it's
Travis
smoke.
been
It's a
acting
little
crazy. They got him on Instagram acting crazy.
Yeah, right?
That little
Those
whole
are drugs.
situation with his concert, that was crazy, bro. I don't care if people don't want to blame his ass. That was crazy.
Oh Lord, for real? You still holding him
Damn,
accountable for that?
accountability. You have to, man. There you go. Talk
It was his
about
concert,
it.
though. What
Talk
is he gonna
about it. You
do?
gotta talk about
It's
it.
not that,
Talk
bro. He
about it.
saw that shit. Stop playing with me.
See?
You felt the frequency. I didn't need to be there.
Yeah.
So if you was the artist on stage, what would you have done? You would have stopped the show right there?
My music does not give off that energy.
No,
if people's in the crowd with my music, they finna...
They stampeding.
Or they might just...
They
but they're not going to be like...
They're stampeding.
No,
it's riots.
That's not
the crowd has riots.
Pit,
that I keep for myself. Yeah. Keep that for the splatter room, or those rooms where you can like smash it up. Smash it. You can take that
break room,
smash room, break room, bomb,
hammers and sledgehammers.
But then again, music is a free playground, so do what you gotta do. But it just sucks that people lost their lives. So I hold it because of that. I guess.
Man. Yeah, shout out to all everybody that lost their life out there, all the lost souls out there. That's crazy. Yeah,
I was gonna say cafecito.
Yeah,
for real.
Cafecito. Smoke.
Oh, baby, that's Fuego.
She's Latina. She's gonna love cafecito.
Just to see where she was at, real quick.
That shit woke me up like a cafecito. What?
Just the thought, just the mention of cafecito.
Where is it at? We should have a machine. We should have a machine for real.
All right, what about FuegoTalk?
Fuego.
All right. So we got another segment that we do here aside from this one that's called Get It Off Your Chest.
Oh.
Yeah,
so it's just anything you have on your chest, anything
negative,
you want to get off.
Positive.
Yes, it could be negative, positive.
If you want to address something beautiful to the world, if you want to address something negative, we don't hold nothing against you because in my eyes, women are the creators of this world. So we have to bow down. Thank you.
I love that. That's one of the things I want to get off my chest. I love that.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so here's a negative.
Okay, negative first. I like it.
If you're ever somewhere and you feel a feeling in your stomach that you shouldn't be there, get the fuck out.
Bam.
Actually, that was a positive. That was some advice.
Get out. It sounded like a horror movie. Get out the house now. Hey, that's what I said. Remember, I told them when I came here, look, I told them the message is that for my life, I gravitate where the love is. I don't gravitate where hate is. So it's very simple. Gravitate where the love. You can nurture love. You can't nurture hate.
That's what I was telling you. Remember about the women? The women love to tap into that anger.
Yes.
The men, we try to avoid that anger.
Old men run the country. Young men get sent out to kill in the field. So old men run the country and the young men are sent out in the field to get killed. Very simple.
That's crazy.
Different dynamic. Because everything is the dollar, the American dollar.
Crazy. Very true.
But
that's why we got to go to DR and have a crib for $400. I'm just saying.
It won't be that much, but yeah.
Hey, no, it's definitely. You know what? It's funny. One of our friends right now.
I mean, considering how much $100 is to us, for me, 100 is 1,000 right now, baby. That honey don't mean nothing. That's like $1.
It's a dollar.
Right
it's a grown dollar. A $1 bill is a US dollar. My friend right now just left to DR when I was just informed by one of my other friends. And he's living in a house, and he's saying the same thing. Is like, United States is wash because you know the value of the money. If you could generate money, you don't have to be taxed. The thing is here with tax to generate money. So it's a different conversation. Yeah. See, it's just levels. I'm sorry. I'm gonna drop.
Pay attention.
I'm gonna drop.
We're giving y'all science.
Real easy on that. So it's like that's what I've been saying. You gotta focus. If you're a hustler, you can sit anywhere in the world and make money. Because the tools are there. It's in the computer now, right here. Look.
Get your bag up. Get your bag up.
It's on your phone. So my friend's like, hey man, it's true what you were saying. I said, I did that. We did that in the country. We already settled. We got a bag in the country where everything is less cheaper. And now, so now, okay, let's go over here and invest some money, bring it back up. But yeah, you can't be rich in Miami. Even I told my girl, even $1 million, I'll bring $1 million out tomorrow, waste it, and I'm like, what happened?
No, for real.
This is Miami. It's Monopoly.
And everybody gonna be like, yo, you broke? You ran through your million.
That's why I stay away from people too, because I'm the type of person, if I want to have a good time, I don't give a fuck what your situation is, baby. We having a good time.
I like
you know what I'm saying? And that's my downfall. Because some bitches is ungrateful, and that's my negativity for the night.
She said it, ungratefulness. So that's what we'll leave it on this note for the beautiful evening. We'll let my man
ungrateful, man. Don't
take
be
it away from
y'all.
Thank you very much.
Litahontas, thank you for coming through.
It was a pleasure. Thank you for
You already know.
having me.
Follow at Litahontas.
Back again. You know the vibes.
Follow at Litahontas. All you producers, shoot her beats. Hit her up. She working on her music.
Fuego.
You already know, man. Shouts to Eunice, the Virgo goddess. My brother Mark, the shooter. Yes. You already know, man. My partner Hurricane Joe Easy. You be the underboss, the Apex. And we out, y'all. FuegoTalk. Peace.
We're gonna take some pictures and then we dance. So
That was so fire.
Isn't she raw?
Oh my God, I love it.